Carter's going to switch sides and see if that will help. Again, we want 2 full rounds. Ah, so close. So close. Again, these guys are just not quite wanting to go in. You don't want to get in that circle game. We are really getting the wind now. So just getting a little short on time. Good try, Carter and Hazel. Not quite being able to get it finished, but a score of 180 and a time of 5 minutes. So good job to them. There is still a dog wash going on, so if you guys want to bring your dogs down, there's a local 4-H group that's doing a fantastic dog wash. They do this every year and they do such a good job. You can bring them down, come get some lunch. We do have the old timers that's going to be starting. And then we're also running, like I said, the Futurity sheep round 1. Okay, so up next we're gonna have Frankie, Acosta, and /J Annie. Huge thank you to Afton, Wyoming for being one of our sponsors. We can do it without them. They let us use our facilities here. They're a big part of the MSSA finals, and a huge shout out to them. Oh, just kidding. We're not going to go to Frankie. I forgot. We're rolling him. We're going to have Nathan Myers and Beth is who we're on to next. There is some of these dogs that are still running the Futurity cattle, and so we're just kind of bouncing around on this one. So Nathan Myers and Beth. We're going to see what he can do. Nathan's trains his dogs. He does a great job. It's been fun to see him. And he's got a couple, I believe he has 2 in the Futurity this year. Oh, she didn't quite see the sheep. There she sees him. Her ears went back. Now she's dialed in on him. Oh, just went past that. This is hard with the wind. We can't hardly hear the commands they're giving. And your whistles are carrying, so ooh, just sneaks past there. Oh, shoot. There, we got it. Oh, shoot, that one just split. Again, these are super young dogs. This is the first time for them trialing. Oh, dang it. She kind of lost him for a minute, but she picked him back up. So we'll see what he can do. We can get him circled around and then head towards us. There we go. Nice job. Gets through 2, headed to that number 3. And once they get through 2, they can leave that handler's box and they can kind of go help. Nice job through 3. Good try for Nathan and Beth. Like I said, these are young dogs. It's fun to see the future, and it'll be fun to see how this team grows and progresses. So, time of 5 minutes with a score of 135.
Then Stuart and Jill. And then Brian and Beth.
So tomorrow will be our family day. We're going to have some bounce houses and face paint. You can come watch. We're going to have cattle finals going on. So a lot of fun stuff. We have a couple more classes to do of the finals tomorrow in sheep. So we still have a lot of runs to make. A lot of fun stuff to be had. So make sure you come down tomorrow. Let's pack those grandstands. It always gets fun for those cattle finals. Sometimes there's a horse trailer involved. It's a fun time. So. Okay, this is Sarah and SLV Mia. Who's super fast dogs as well. These sheep are on a run. and turned around. Ooh, they're gonna just sneak through that other side. Just getting kind of in that circle. Might have taken that one just a little bit short. There, she's gonna get it. Good job. Oh, just sneaks past. Coming through two. She's just gonna push him out and then hopefully wrap him around and not get him on too fast of a run. Watch that shoulder. Yeah, see, they're just sneaking past that. That hay is like ice over there in that corner. They get on that and they kind of slip and fall. You're gonna have to anticipate that now. Send them. Ooh, good job. There we go. There, they got it figured out. Okay, headed to this number 3. Nice job through 3. Headed to 4. Nice job through 4. Okay, she's on to, ooh, we want him to slow down just a little bit into this pen. Sarah's gonna kind of push him back. Not a bad spot for him to be. But they're gonna just kind of, oh, good try. So she's gonna end with a 5 minutes and 180 points. Good job for Sarah and Mia.
Thank you, Sarah and Mia. Up next, Stuart, Mitchell, and Jill, and Brian Jacobs and Beth. We have Chris Timmons and Frankie.
Oh my. Okay, up next we have Stuart, Mitchell, and Jill. Stuart's one of our commentators here, and also a competitor. I don't even know if you guys can hear me on the live feed because the wind is like, it's like we're in Laramie, Wyoming. And it was so nice earlier, and now it's just... Okay, calls for his sheepies. One just snuck through there. He did get 4, so he could take those points if he wanted to. But it looks like he's going to regroup and get him through the fetch. Nice job. Gets him through 1, headed to 2. Jill she can work him from pretty far back, and they're respecting her and giving her the direction she needs because she's being pretty precise on her. Nice job through 2. Again, these sheep are able to stay calm. They know where her presence is and they're giving to that direction.
Yes.
So Stuart was asking him if they can leave the box. So yeah, once they complete 2, they can actually leave that box. Just working nice and easy. This number 3 obstacle, you want to keep him in that forward motion. If you give him too much time to turn around, they kind of start to second guess whether they want to go through it or not, but they look like they're lined up nicely to go through 3. Headed to number 4. Just a nice, easy. Nice job. He's gonna head to his pen. So again, these guys are pretty easy moving sheep. If Jill can kind of give him that direction, this is where you kind of have to work by inches. Just to kind of turn its nose into that pen. There we go. Follow that first one in. There we go. Keep walking in. Keep walking in. Keep walking in. You gotta watch their noses though, because they're gonna... He's still got plenty of time too. He's just... Nice job. He's gonna push him in there and he's gonna hopefully get in there. Watch that. Say hopefully the wind doesn't blow his gate shut, but it shouldn't. minute. Nice job. I believe it was a 4:23 for Stuart and Jill. You got to be excited about that. Super nice, just clean movements. That's a fun dog to watch. I'm excited to see where those guys will go.
Full points at 270 and a time of 4:23. Up next, we got Brian and Beth, then Chris and Trit, then James.
Okay,
Butler,
up next we're going to have Brian, Jacobs, and Beth. Stop blowing. Thank you to Flying Finn's Border Collies for being one of our sponsors this week. And also Nutrena. You can learn more about them and their loyal lifeline that they have at nutrenaworld.com. Okay, we got Brian and Beth. They're up next. We'll see what they can get done. Beth is ready. Just play some music and you guys can just watch it in silence because this wind is super annoying. Nice job on 2. Headed to 3. So as of right now, Mike, Clark, and Slash J Dove, they're leading the round with a 4:08 with a full point. So, oh, just sneaks past it. See what we can get done on. Yep, get them turned. There, you get some through 45 on 3, and they're headed to number 4. He's gonna kind of push him out there a little ways, and then hopefully go on an away command. I'm gonna say maybe a little too late on that one. Didn't quite go far enough. Well then, I'm impressed. Our tents are holding so far, and the tarp's holding. Good job. Through 4. Ooh, coming in a little hot for that pin. the wind dies down, I'll start commentating again. try for Chris Timmons and Trick.
Nice job, Chris.
270
Points of 225.
or 225.
Up next, we got James Butler and Rum. We've got Frankie. After them is Ray, Temple, and Stick.
Fast run for James and Rum. They're going to end that with a 214.
James and Rum. Full points of 270 and a time of 214.
Up next, we're going to have Frankie Acosta and Slash J Annie is who we're going to go to next. So we're kind of jumping around a little bit because we do have these Futurity dogs that just ran in the Futurity cattle. So we're going to go to Frankie Acosta and where did he go? Slash J Annie is who we're going to have next.
full points of 270 and a time of 2:45. Up next, Ray Temple and GFB Stick.
Okay, that was nope, that was Frankie, Acosta, and Annie. Getting it done in a 2:45 with full points. Up next we have Ray Temple and Stick. And then we should be able to follow the order as it's came in. So Ray Temple and GFB Stick will be our next contestant. Good job, Ray and Stick. 313 and full points. So now we should be down to
Nice job, Ray and Stick. Full points of 270 and a time of 3:13. Up next, Nathan and Goose, then Sarah,
Nathan and Goose.
then Tina and Drew.
Next up we have Nathan Myers and Goose. Calls for his cattle. Sends him on an away command.
Oh, shoot.
Ooh, one getting a little wide on him. This wind really
I know,
tough on these microphones.
Yeah. We go back and forth on whether we should have them on or not. I'm saying turn them off for a minute and then we'll be back.
All right, he's got him
Nice.
right through his fetch here. I believe that the number 2 is still from our side to the far side, right?
Yes, yep. It's all the same. There he gets it.
Yeah, nice job there. And then out of his handler's box, heading to 3. And he's through 3.
So this is where him and Beth, his other dog, kind of had a little trouble with us on this number 4.
And these sheep, a lot of them not rolling back towards this end. When they come through number 3, they usually end up heading all the way down to the far side of this.
Yeah, but they're not really doing that now.
He's back through the fetch. A good spot down here. If they'll drift far enough past, he can get an away flank right here. And Goose is going to come by. Goose doing a good job, but his flanks are just not keeping up quite with the sheep. He almost flanks and then kind of falls in line behind him, driving him forward a little bit.
But that's kind of expected with these young dogs.
No,
They're just learning.
Young dogs in this.
Yeah.
I think Nathan has only trialed this dog maybe 2, maybe 3 times, if that. Just enough to get qualified. I believe he's qualified in some other stuff.
Well, no, this is a Futurity.
I know this is the Futurity. Futurity, this is you enter your dog.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he qualified Goose with points also. But yeah, I mean this is a super young dog and a super inexperienced dog in trialing. And so for one to be able to come here and handle himself and do as well as he's doing anyway,
yeah,
is pretty darn good. And so just driving these sheep back down. And again, a lot of times they just don't float this far back down the arena.
No.
But these sheep are. So Nathan's having a pretty good reset every time, and they're looking really good right here. Done a nice job with that.
There he gets it.
But he has a long ways to cover every time, just because of how far they traveled every time he had to reset that obstacle.
Yeah. He was getting close on time too.
almost got him in the pen right here. Oh, so close on penning those sheep, but a nice job for Nathan and Goose. Finally, he does pen him, and then he's just going to go ahead and open his gate and put him out. So pretty well got it all done, but just a bit longer than 5 minutes.
Got 5 minutes and a score of 180.
Nice job, Nathan and Goose.
It's a long haul to Afton, but for folks like Herby and Jerry, the National Stock Dog Finals are worth it.
Yeah, they do it right. They have good people running it, and they always have good cattle. And then it's kind of a vacation. We just like to come up here and enjoy the area.
We came, what, 1,200 miles?
12, 13, it takes us 3 days to get here, but it's worth it.
Catch Herby and Jerry and more in Afton, Wyoming for the Mountain State Stock Dog Association Finals. 10 years in and the largest in the country. Ken and Lori Herbal.
SLV Vinnie.
So there is an old timers handlers meeting in 15 minutes if you're involved in that. It'll be in the Loyal Life Arena.
Yeah, in the lower arena. They're just getting out and ahead of this obstacle here, not able to turn back quick enough there, but sitting in a good spot right here.
So you lied. So the old timers meeting is in the Loyal Life Arena, which is the upper arena.
Oh,
Where the grandstands are. No, they
Okay.
switched it. So. Oh my, these pens are driving me nuts.
There, nice job. As soon as she got through through her fetch, she's down through 2 in a really short amount of time. There we go, heading to 3. There we go. Now just a little short flank right here, or I'll actually walk them in. There you go. This is more of what normally happens here. These sheep drift back down to this end of the arena. And now you're going to have to watch so that you don't sweep them outside in there. Nice job catching them on the back.
Good job. Wanting him to slow down a little bit as they come into this number 5. Good job. She had her defensive stance on.
That's right.
Don't weaken.
Oh, there, nice job repositioning Vinnie.
There we go.
And looking all inside except for her.
Oh, you dirty suckers.
And 2 and 3. And that's one of the problems, and one of the nice things with sheep is that when they go, it's usually all of them, and when they don't, it's usually all of them. So she's got a couple of bait sheep in. If she can, she needs to come by there.
Watching
A
those
little too far. Now we got 1 sheep outside of this pen, and just about to have all the sheep out of the pen.
Yeah.
But didn't go far, so she was able to recycle them really fast.
Oh my, now another one decided to not do it.
Now 2 is out. Gonna send her away. Pick up these 2. There, now send them come by. There. A little too far. And just having a little bit of tough time getting these guys pinned. Man, I don't even know which direction this wind's coming from to try and block the mic, but I don't.
Yeah. I just
Either way, I
kinda-
guess we're going to have to just listen to some wind blow. There she's got Vinnie down here on the end of the arena, working him away from this pin opening. She's going to send him around. Now she's got a little bit of space here. She can slow him down and stop there. Stop. There we go. We just need one to look inside and gonna dribble out and run out of time, but a nice job for Sarah Venegas and SLV Vinnie. Next up is Tina Blenn and H.H. Drew. Calls for her sheep, sends her dog. Coming just a little to the left, but looking nice right there. Got him around the edge of the panel. Nice job right here. She'll flank him around. Pick up number 2. And they're off and headed for 3. Heading them off in the right direction here.
Just gonna work him along that. Got a little too far ahead of that opening.
There she's gonna work him back around the edge of the panel. Send him away. But she's just gonna wait right there and they're gonna
Nice
take
job.
it through themselves. And off into number 4. And nice job on number 4. Making some good time from 2 to 3 and 4.
Yeah. It's like slowing down.
Getting a little inside right here.
Got one that just needs to get in there. There we go.
She is pinned.
Drew's like, okay, I'll stay right here.
And they are
Nice.
out. Grab her gate, shut it, and that's going to be her time.
Good run.
Nice run. Full points in a 3:23-ish for Tina, Blenn, and Drew.
Ken and Lori Herbal have been working dogs since the 1970s, training champions, teaching clinics, and putting in real miles across the country. From Afton to Houston, they've earned top honors. And today they help handlers across the country build real partnerships, one dog at a time.
We love to help people train their dogs, and that's what is a big reward for us. And we love to travel the country. We go a lot to the same places, and we work with the same people and the same dogs, and we see them come from beginning all the way up to the high levels.
Go to xpranch.com. It starts with trust.
Brian Jacobs and Sueco.
It's like rocking the whole trailer
Yeah, I was
now.
going to say it's. Nice job through his fetch. Coming in backwards through 2, so he's going to send Sueco around, catch him on the backside, right?
Oh. Dang it, a little too. There we go. Oh, you got one more.
One more.
Ah, dang it.
He's going to try this again. And there he goes. Second time's the charm. Sueco having a really nice job, or a really nice time in the Futurity, or not the Futurity, but in the nursery today.
Yeah.
Brian's looking to add on to it here in the Futurity.
Nice.
And a nice entrance and exit for 3. And then they're off and down the arena for 4. Need to get back. They're coming inside. He's going to head through the middle of 4. He's probably going to come by, pick these guys up, watch them to the inside, and right through.
Oh, yeah, got it. I thought they were going to the side.
No, they were through. Then he's down to his pen. Gonna walk these guys over just a little bit, the best he can. There's a few places in these runs that this turns into a team sport, as in both helping.
job.
Holds him there. grabs the gate. He's got a nice run going with a 2:30, 40-ish, 2:40.
I think 241.
About a 2:42 is what's showing here unofficially, and a full score of 270. Nice job, Brian, and Sueco does it again.
Making sure your pets get the nutrition they need to live long, happy lives? That's what we do best. With our special blends of quality ingredients, you can count on us for the pets counting on you. After all, being the best pet parent ever is what you do best.
Derek Westover and Badger. Getting a little more motion out of these guys in reaction than what he wanted on this outrun.
Derek's one of our Family Day sponsors too, so thank you to him for sponsoring that tomorrow, because the kids are really, really excited for that.
Yes, and I believe Sunrise
Stock
Stock Dogs is his it's Derek and his wife Randy Westover, which both of them I think have had pretty fair weeks as far as I know. Just trying to get these guys over and through the fetch still. Getting them back behind down the end of the arena. And wide again. Still just a little wide on the next round around. Derek's on to 401, just outside. Just outside. Looks like I think he's going to take 4 on his 4 and just get down. See if he can get him penned. He's got 3 in the pen. He's going to bring these 2 bigger ewes around.
Has about 15 seconds left.
Yeah, so if he can.
Come on, hustle. Oh, shoot.
Had him penned. He should get his pen points at least, and then gonna run out of time right there. But
good job.
Good job, Derek and Badger. James and /J Hollis next in. Got these sheep picked up through the fetch.
Nice.
And headed to number 4. Or sorry, not number 4. Holy crap.
Number 2.
Number
Oh, look
2,
at that.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
No.
Not a bad deal to have him come down and circle the pen box and move on.
I mean, that was less than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Through the fetch and through 2.
And he is through 3, off to 4.
Ooh, coming into the middle.
Yeah, a few of them's done that a couple of times now. Just there he's got these guys.
Oh. Just going towards that middle.
Give this another look. They're going to travel too far out there, though. Make it around the edge one more time. Walks them up and puts them back behind. There, and not quite able to get there.
Ooh, if he can get around him.
There, now he'll go away. Make sure that last ewe gets in there. There we go. And looking nice for the pin. Oh. One little escapee.
She's like, nope, not going in there.
Yeah, just right there.
Oh, man.
Trades her for another one. There, James switches side, puts him in.
Ooh.
Hollis is going to hold him down in this alley.
Good job.
James puts him out, gets his gate, swings it shut. Going to finish up with about a 359 and full points. Good job, James and Hollis.
Your dogs deserve the best, so give them the best with our stock of Nutrena Loyal Life pet food. In every bag, there's wholesome nutrition that's free of corn, wheat, and soy, added digestive support with prebiotics and probiotics, and special ingredients to optimize your pup's immune strength, mobility, and overall health. Get the best for your dogs with Nutrena Loyal Life pet food.
Up next, we have Nathan Myers and Leo.
Nathan's through 4, but he needs 1. He's going to go pick these guys up again in the back of the arena. There he that panel right there, make him squeeze in just a little bit on his outrun. There he goes, got him ringed around and through his fetch. Now he's headed down to do just a little wide with that front U. Oh. One slips in the hay and rolls all the way over. And if that one, now she just keeps glancing over this opening.
There we go. Maybe if they.
This is looking but
no. Well, he got.
I was gonna say he had most of them. That's the situation he's looking for right here. Maybe getting them out around here. They're going to travel a little far down the...
Yeah.
And now on a come by right here. That should
There
do
we
it.
go.
Nice job, Nathan and Leo. Finishing up number 2 and off down the edge to number 3. There, through 3. Off to 4. If he can keep coming on his way, get him off the edge, and then come by to kind of straighten him out. There he goes. Check to the inside, outside now. He got a little too far in on that away command. He needed to just shorten that up just a little bit there. Oh, stopped him too short there.
There we go.
Yeah, that's where we need him to be.
Like he has a bandit face with his black markings.
Oh yeah, he does. Like he's got
mask on. Yeah.
Like a Zorro mask on.
I didn't notice that.
Neat little dog. Nice job for Nathan Myers and Leo.
Shelly Sunday.
Sunny and Gemma. I always want to say Sunny and Dylan, but Sunny and Gemma.
He needs to name one Cher.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
So you can say,
didn't even think of that.
next up is Sunny and Cher.
Is through the fetch. And got him looking for number 2.
Nice job.
Nice job through 2. Got a pretty darn good time going on right here. They didn't travel far enough past these panels that he could send her on a flank in there, so she had to come back around. And they held up just for a minute, but...
That hay must be pretty slick, because Gemma just kind of spun out there. She was trying to get going a little bit faster.
Dry grass leaves and that out on the ground, it makes pretty slick stuff. There, getting a little out ahead there, but
there we go.
Got him inside the panel. And he'll send her over and walk her up. I'm gonna let him get out there just a little bit. Nice job through 4, setting them up really nice right there. exactly what we're looking for.
Want to slow down just a little bit. There we go.
There has one. It was starting to look right there and then started drifting around. And nice job. He's got him
Holy
pinned
cow,
here.
Yeah.
He's going to get Gemma up here, and if he hustles over and grabs this gate, but he wants to make sure he gets it done right the first time.
Yeah.
So
You
he's
don't want
just
to have to reload
checking
them.
that up, making sure that the sheep stay there, and he'll grab this gate, shut his gate, and latch
Nice
it
job.
for a really nice run of about a 219 and full points. Nice job, Sonny and Gemma.
Nice job, Sonny.
MSSA National Finals, and Tyson Hepworth with us right now on the SVI Media broadcast. Tyson is a judge at this year's final.
From playful pups to cuddly kittens, Loyal Life Super Premium Pet Food makes it easy to choose the product that's just right for your pet's life stage. Every pet has their own special nutritional needs, and we've got the super premium option your family's best friend deserves.
Okay, up next we have Trevor and HR Flash. It's a big, thick sheep right there. Oh, nice job. Nice job.
About a minute and 30 seconds into it, and he's through 3. Clear down to number 4, and they're going to beat him back inside.
Yep. That's kind of the first bobble he's had.
Yeah. And again, these are young dogs that stop and that quick change of direction. That's a tougher thing. That's a tougher thing to have, and have it there so that it doesn't have to necessarily be on a down, and then that way that it'd save a little bit of time. But a lot of times these young dogs need that stop and then the change of direction. And then they're going to beat him back. Oh, just
Dang it.
if he can maybe send these guys, I would hold up. They're going to beat him again.
Yep.
The timing, they're just, as soon as they break back behind that, they already start turning, and then he'd already sent on to come by, and they were already beat. There,
Oh,
he
there we
got it
go.
around that
Good
time.
job.
And heading right straight for the pen, but it's going to veer off right there.
Yeah. I would love to see somebody just have them run in there, they stand, open the gate, and out they go.
That would be a pretty darn cool thing if you could just be, if you could pen them from the gate, and as soon as they're in, just swing that gate open and have them come straight out. That would be a pretty cool feat right there.
Like a little too big
Flash.
of movements.
I was gonna say Flash getting in there a little too close to that pin though. Oh, one's too sneaking around the edge. And see, as he flanked around there again too, he was pretty tight to that. He was pretty tight to that pin, and even right there, he's pretty tight on these sheep, and that's what's making a lot of this excitement for him.
There we go.
And he got pushed around the end of that. Now he can grab his gate. Got about 30-ish seconds to get this done. Gonna get him through. He'll grab his gate, shut it.
Nice job.
Nice job getting it all finished up. Trevor and Flash, nice job.
Up next we have Brianna and Rowan. They've showed a couple times today.
That's getting a little bit wide there. He's going to tuck him.
Ooh, nice.
There, nice job. And,
oh man.
You in lead was thinking about it there for a second, but
she kind of dropped her head like she was going to go
yeah, she
for
was
it.
slowing down a little bit and then sped up past it.
But quick recovery.
Yeah, they didn't go too far. There's these guys holding up. Let's see which way Brianna sends him right here. She's going to drive him away from the obstacle a little bit, then watch for this away command and straighten him out.
Good job.
See those quick, short little flanks right there? Really handy thing on these sheep.
Say, get out of the slick hay.
I don't know if Brianna remembers, but she can leave her handler's line. She's still inside the box right there. Sometimes, especially like for me, it's much easier if I just hold still and
stay in the
just
box.
think about putting my dog where my dog should be rather than walking my feet around. But sometimes it does help out, and I need to do it. And And it works, but sometimes it's easier just to stay there. So she's making her way through 3. There we go, through 3. They kind of spread out just a little bit right there. But finally shouldered up and started moving again. Just a little too fast on that away. But she got him back. She's going to have to watch this far side. Send him. There she goes. Send him again. Send him again. There.
Oh, shoot. Watch them.
Nice job. Good work getting them
There, yeah.
fed through that obstacle right there. There they go. Now he's going to send it. Oh, they faked me out. I was watching these sheep in the back. I didn't.
You didn't see these ones?
I didn't see the front ones veer off. They were headed.
Yeah.
They were headed clear to the other side, and then they
were fast.
made a U-turn. Pun intended. And came back the other way.
Oh, that one's gonna get a little bit feisty with Brianna.
No, it's not. It's just moving back and forth because she's.
No, did you not see it drop its head?
Yeah. It's not like cows. It wasn't gonna take Brianna. She's getting down there. Getting down in their sight.
Yeah.
In line of sight, trying to block as best she can.
She's gonna switch sides.
Oh. Close right here.
Oh, that one
In fact,
needs
that
to
one
put
just
its nose.
put its face right on that post.
Yeah. You want to back those ones up, but not back up too far. There you go.
There. Oh,
good
nice job.
job.
She's going to trade places with Rowan here. And get her gate open. Coming on about 30 seconds left-ish. There she goes. Going to get these guys out.
Good job.
Shut her gate. And going to get herself a full score in a time of about a 4:45. Nice job, Brianna and Rowan. Herby calling for his cattle.
We're down to our last 3 contestants today.
Getting a little far. Right there. He's going to catch him back to the side. Oh, nice job, Herby. A little bit worried that they were going to push their shoulder out and go around. Let's see if she can catch him.
Ooh,
nice
yeah.
job.
Good
Caught
job.
him before they got too far across that opening. Marty takes a spill.
He slid into the home safe. He almost did a full roll, too.
Well, that one you went down and all the way over. And he's
It's
off
an
to
added
3.
It's an added bonus obstacle. It's like wipe out.
Yeah. So he's through 3. Just coming up on a minute. There he goes. These guys actually in a nice line if he can get Marty right over there and then watch coming back to the center. Nice job. That's perfectly how you wanted to come through number 4.
Don't
Herby
fall.
jogging himself back. There we go. He's going to start flapping his hands. And
oh
look at that.
Oh my goodness. No.
Oh,
Don't
Herby.
weaken Herby.
So close. I think Herby's going to end up losing. Oh,
No.
now
Dang it.
Herby turned his back to him right there.
Yeah.
If he would have sent a come by right there, he could have had him scooped up, but no harm, no foul because he puts him in just like that. Herby's going to make sure that this
Herby,
gets done
you gotta
right.
get going. Yeah.
He sneaks over
That
and
is
pops
a
his gate.
sneak walk.
And he's got him out. And little encouragement.
Nice job,
Grab his
Herby.
gate. And look at that. Nice job, Herby.
Nice run.
Herby and Marty's going to shut the gate with about a
Right.
223 and a full score.
I think he's pretty excited about that one.
Good for him.
Your relationship is built on trust. Your buddy is with you for work and play from sunup to sundown. And you can trust Nutrena True to deliver nutrient-packed formulas for active dogs like yours. Each bite is Truemune powered for immunity and mobility support, and with support for digestion plus joint, skin, and coat health, trust that they're always protected from the inside out. Find high-quality, hardworking nutrition near you at NutrenaWorld.com/Nutrena True. Nutrena, what's inside counts.
Up next, we have Christa, Perum, and /J Blazy.
Just a little late on that come by flank there. Just trying to get herself rearranged back down to the opposite side of the arena. And she's going to send... Yeah, just a little too late
Yeah, I was
again
going to
here.
say, she needs to send him just a little bit.
There. Good job breaking her. I'm assuming Blazy. Can't tell if this is a male dog or a female, right? There, nice
There
job.
we go.
Got him circled around for her fetch. I think this is a female.
Nice job.
Nice job through 2. Walk up and kind of parallel these sheep right here for a minute. Keep them to the side. I thing is they don't quite have the same respect for people as they do the dog.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just a little bit better to get this dog back behind and walk her up into him. She's getting a little too far to the front. This dog has quite a bit of drive to bring these sheep back to her. But she's doing a nice job watching it and keeping her back. She needs to get this dog a little bit back behind them.
There
And
we
short
go.
flank her up, but that works well enough right there. They're gonna trot down to the arena. She needs to get this dog up and get him in contact with him.
Nope, wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Stop her. There, now she's got her on the way. She's gonna get too far right here.
No.
No. Now she's wanting to take this away flank instead of a come by. But she got her there now. She can spin them around.
Nice.
Good job through
Good
4.
job. Got one that's deciding.
There she goes. Oh, I thought that one was.
I thought that one was going in.
It was
but
close to going in. I thought she was headed there, but
yeah. Maybe she can push it up and wrap it around into there.
yeah. Yeah, there she goes in. She can actually position herself a little further away from that entrance. It might help her out some. There she goes.
Watch that end one.
Yeah, walk toward the butt end of this one, and there
So
you
you
go.
don't want to give it too much time.
Yeah, there she goes. She's got them far enough up in there. They're all looking forward. You better hustle so that that one doesn't draw back to that dog. Looks like she's going to get him done. She's got roughly a little less than 30 seconds, but she does.
Good
Gets the gate
job.
slammed.
Good job.
And nice job. Going to come away with a roughly a 442 and full points.
For Lorena from Idaho, the National Stock Dog Finals are about good people, fair runs, and a reason to come back year after year.
It's just a big family, so it's always fun to come visit with friends. But then the competition, Steve works really, really hard to have even cattle, so the competition feels pretty doggone fair as it can be.
Catch Lorena and more in Afton, Wyoming at the Mountain State Stock Dog Association Finals. 10 years in and the largest in the country.
Okay, our last contestant today in this Futurity sheep is Nina Clark and Beth.
Oh, a little too far outside.
Our stock setters are pretty excited that this is the last run.
And then she did make it right there. Good job. Got them heading in the right direction through the fetch. And she is looking good for 2 so far. Just a little too far there. There she goes, gonna drive him up. And the name of the game is right here, flank far enough to keep him along the arena, but not too far to stop him. There she goes, and she's through 3. She's over towards 4. There she goes. Beth making it out there to cover things over. Coming through 4. She's getting here with a good time too.
Yeah. Good job.
And she's in the pen, looking really nice. Ooh, got one that was thinking about coming back.
She needs to go get her gate. Oh, yeah.
So that's not the direction we needed that one to go. They're heading out.
Good
She's
job.
going to grab the gate, shut it. Nice job.
Nice job.
Great run for Nina Clark and Beth with full points in 2:58-ish.
That concludes our Futurity round 1. We will be back in the morning. I don't have start times yet, so just something will be starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. So come back. If you want, you can come down to the fairgrounds. This is our final day tomorrow, so we will be having a lot of finals in the main arena, in the lower arena, and also here in the sheep arena. So we'll see you tomorrow.